Welcome everybody to episode 208 of the effing title. And I can't get rid of these two. Robin Fedge.
208?
208.
Have you tried to get rid of us?
Multiple times.
I don't think so. He did try
I
to
don't think so.
replace us once in the 80s, but I don't think he tried real hard.
I don't know how much effort it would take.
Wow.
You gone.
Wow.
And just like that, I'm booted.
And just like that, next week it's just me and Jeff.
Look at that.
Last week's games.
I'm on strike till I get my shirt.
Last week's games, Fedge went 9-6. I went 7-8. Rob went 6-9.
Right by that.
Robert, what?
6-9.
69.
I thought you said
I went
3
69.
and something. I go, what?
That'd been fucking hilarious if we did.
I went perfect. Exactly the score I wanted. 60 and a half.
Locks, me and Rob are 7-7. Fedge are 8-6. And totals, I'm at 108-100. Rob is at 109-99. And Fedge, you have now a commanding lead at 128-80. And Fedge has left the call.
Just like that, he's gone. That's all you had to do.
That's all we had to do is just tell him that he was in the lead. And he gone.
Got done. That's what happened.
He's
Things
scared.
happen
That's why.
for
He's
a reason.
scared.
I was scared that Rob was going to make a comeback, but then I saw that he only won 6 games this week, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what I'm scared of, because...
To be fair, I didn't play any of the games, so I didn't.
I heard you did, actually, though.
Yeah.
You did it? I heard you did play games.
All right. So what'd you guys think of last week?
Um,
And the quote unquote games that we may or may not have played.
So I'm going to go and say that, we've been saying that we just want consistency. We got parity in the league. We need consistency for the refs. Well, I'm going to say that they are consistent. Just consistently bad. So we got to get used to it. They're all human. Let it go, right?
Because I'm only human.
So I think we just live with it, and if you get a good win that game, then
yeah.
Yeah, what I've learned is the NFL teams are about as consistent as the refs are.
Fair.
One day they're all really good, the next day they're all really bad. Like, I don't know.
It is interesting to me seeing as well as we're getting later in the season when it's talking about parity. The parity of just no one really seems to want to lock anything up.
Nope, that's not true. The Panthers 100% want to lock up the worst record in the NFL.
I was about to say, I mean, as of right now, the Panthers, the Texans, the Vikings, the Raiders, and the Chargers all were held to under 10 points this week.
Do you know who wasn't on that list?
The Patriots.
The Patriots for the first time in 4 weeks. So that's cool.
But yeah,
I like them better when they're on the list, personally.
That's my thing. Is just like it feels like no one really wants it right now.
Oh, I want it, and I want it bad.
I want it all. Boom. All right, so this week, what do I got for us? Grant Delpit has agreed to a contract extension. Trevor Lawrence will play versus the Browns. Is that this week or is that from last week still? That was from last week. Don't mind me.
Get your shit together, bro.
Belichick is probably out. Yes, it is. It is amateur hour. Thank you for asking.
That came out as a BS report.
Steelers yet
Did it
again.
Really?
Yeah.
'Cause I've heard it come from multiple people that he's out.
I mean, he very well could still be out, but the last thing I heard was that was a false report.
Well,
You mean you want it to be false?
Mitchell Trubisky is getting once again another start.
I don't think I do want it to be false, Jeff.
Rodgers is expected to be medically cleared before the game against the Commanders on Christmas Eve.
Wild, right? I was reading about that as well. That's crazy to even
So
think
real
about.
quick, how many forms does he have to sign for the doctors to clear him, or he won't sue them when he re-tears his fucking Achilles?
Great
So the
question.
thing is, he never really tore in the first place, or he wouldn't be
Yo,
playing.
he won't admit that though.
I'm just telling you, that's facts.
The Browns rookie O lineman DeWan Jones needs season-ending knee surgery.
And of course, he's got 4,000 pounds, dude.
We're not going to talk about
Wow,
Patrick Mahomes
huge.
or Andy Reid because fuck both of them.
And not in a bad way either, though, Rob. Like, it's not.
What, 4,000
it's-
pounds? Yeah, not in a bad way.
Derek
No,
Carr.
like,
Derek Carr is
a beast
one of the
man.
stupidest people in live.
Why is that?
He revealed that he has suffered 3 different rib fractures this year, but he hasn't told anyone about 2 of them. Because he thinks that makes him tough, probably. I don't fucking know. It's fucking stupid. Just say that you fucking have fucking broken ribs, bro.
Makes him tough to me.
Makes him a fucking idiot to me. Drake May is declaring for the 2024 draft.
Drake May?
Yep. Herbert is out for the rest of the season. Ravens are signing Malik Cunningham off of the Patriots practice squad. Connor Williams, the starting lineman for the Dolphins, suffered a torn ACL.
Yeah, that's wild. Huh. Jeez.
Any word on Xavier Howard? What happened to him?
I haven't seen anything yet on what I'm looking at, but the Vikings are benching Josh Dobbs and will start Nick Mullins instead.
Well, to be fair, Nick Mullins started the last game when they scored 3 points.
The Dolphins are signing free agent pass rusher Melvin Ingram.
Big pickup, big signing.
Yannick Ngakoue is going to miss the rest of the season with a broken ankle.
Really? What a guy.
Falcons head coach Arthur Smith appears likely to keep his job, barring a late season collapse.
What do they call what they've been doing all year?
Apparently, what we're talking about right now is not a late season collapse.
Apparently it's not. I guess it was just an early season
Well,
collapse.
they're tied for first place. So
That's because you're tied for first place in a 6 and 7 division doesn't make you good.
So
who
Rob,
said anything about being good?
I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know how Xavier Howard is doing, considering that the very first article I'm seeing is alleged Xavier Howard baby mama calls out NFL star. So I have no clue what his injury is.
I love that.
So with that being said, let's move on to this week's schedule of games. Week 15 matchups. Thursday night football. Thursday. Chargers, Raiders.
Which is awesome. Did you even comment on the newest person that was ruled out?
Yeah, he did. He said Herbert's out for the year.
Not even.
Oh, and I didn't see it on what I was looking at.
I'm just saying for this game,
Oh.
Keenan Allen has officially been ruled out as well, just for your purposes of making
Oh,
picks.
okay.
Not that anyone was going to go with Easton Stick anyway, but without their number one option, I don't know if
What do you
the Chargers
mean?
have a chance here.
The Raiders only scored 0 points last week. They got shut out.
Yeah, but this is also the Easton Stick throwing the ball to Quentin Johnston show.
Yeah, it was Jalen Guyton. I think he's still on the squad. They got problems and and I mean like aging in the meanest way possible. Freaking
Possible.
no, dude, what's his name? Looks horrible this year. It's awful. I feel bad for the guy.
Allen Robinson?
Eckler.
Oh, Austin Eckler.
I feel
I
so
don't feel
bad
bad at
for
all.
the guy.
Don't
dude.
feel
It's
bad
just,
at all.
No, I
Nope.
just
Fuck that guy.
I
I'm
don't
going
mind the
Raiders.
guy. It's just I'm going Raiders too on this one.
Well, I'm not going to pick the Chargers until they fire Staley. Once they fire Staley, I'm all in. I'm going to pick them every single game.
Once they fire Staley, we're in business, ladies and gentlemen. But I agree.
We have Saturday games, which is surprising because we also have Saturday college football. So, yeah.
Yeah, Rob just mentioned that we have football for
Saturday starts 16 straight days of football.
16 straight
Except for
days.
Wednesday the 20th, because for some reason there's no football then.
Vikings at Bengals is starting off the Saturday slate though for us.
Browning was on the injury report today. That was fun. In a limited fashion with, I think it was an elbow injury, I want to say. But either way, I don't like
Those
it.
elbows,
I don't like.
they're tricky.
I'm going Bengals.
Well, there is one thing that the Bengals have found out.
They have
And
AJ
that's
McCarron.
throw the ball to Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, the Bengals. Yeah, I agree.
That's
Throw
not
it
what
to
I meant.
Justin.
I meant I meant. You know what I meant. Throw the ball to Jamar Chase, and the Vikings have not figured out with their QBs to throw the ball to fucking Justin Jefferson.
I don't trust Nick Mullins.
My thing is they're getting along right now, in my opinion, with a very good defense, and that's why the Bengals are successful right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is their defense has been very well, been playing very well. So
I am hoping.
With that being said, F them, the Vikings. Everything for the Bills playoffs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals because of their defense.
I just want to see Jake Browning go on a nice little run here, and then have them have a situation where it's like Brady and Bledsoe, but with Burrow and Browning. That's what I want.
That's actually a phenomenal
That's what
comparison. I love it.
I saw it online. And I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. And then the very next one was the same thing, but with the Giants. They were like, and it's also happening in New York too.
I would absolutely. Oh my goodness, that is so awesome.
Right?
I kind of hope that happens too.
Oh
my goodness.
So yeah, that's another reason why I want the Bengals.
Jake Browning leads the Bengals to a championship. What do you do with Joe Burrow? Oh shit! Usually, what happens? What do you do, Rob? You trade him in the division. He's going to be a Cleveland Brown.
No, he's going to Pittsburgh. He's going to go to Pittsburgh.
Ooh, that could work. See, the problem is your division's so bad at quarterback. The problem is they couldn't afford Burrows in him, so it almost has to be Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Burrows and
Watson.
Yeah, it almost has to be Pittsburgh. But that's even better. I like this. This what if. Why, everyone? Because Joe Burrow's a bust, and I called it, and we called it about 14 years ago.
Stick by it.
Not 14. But
speaking though of Steelers at Indianapolis. I'm not even hesitating. I'm going Steelers.
Steelers, dude. Why?
Mitchell Trubisky.
I hate you. He started last game.
Yeah.
He was so bad.
The whole team was bad.
Was he bad, or was it just the rest of his team being bad, Rob?
Well,
no,
dude. His receivers don't want to play, so I mean that doesn't help out him or Kenny Pickens or anyone else that starts there. I mean, his receivers literally just don't want to be there. Hand the ball off to Najee Harris 50 times a game, and I'll give you that. Because now Zach Moss
that's what Canada tried to do, and that got him fired. So
Canada did not give the ball to Harris. That's the problem. And when he did, he was trying to get him to the edges. This guy moving downhill.
Whatever happened to the Steelers that he just handed it straight off to Le'Veon Bell? He'd just kind of walk a couple steps and then all of a sudden be out the back door somewhere.
You take 2 steps to the line and be like, "Oh look, there's the hole!" Bang. The good old days of the AFC North. That happening there. Ray Rice just punching people right in the throat. And the other 2 teams did whatever the fuck they wanted.
Sexual either.
Yeah, no, just fucking
didn't matter.
Those hands were rated E for everyone.
That's actually pretty funny.
It's the Steelers Indianapolis though. I'm literally just going for Mitch Trubisky. That's all.
I mean,
Zach Moss just hasn't returned back to far. I like the Bengals. Bengals. Why do I keep saying the Bengals? I like the Colts, but they're one of those teams that have suffered way too many injuries at way too many key positions, and I don't know if Jonathan Taylor's ever going to come back. But and I don't even know which one off the top of my head helps the Bills more in this situation, so I can't even pick it based off that. So we're going to go with the better defense, and that is Pittsburgh.
I really don't know.
This is just one of those tough ones where it's just the
Colts were on a 5-game winning streak where they beat no one of talent. And then they got throttled by Jake Browning.
It's kind of like the Dolphins all year, right? Beat no one of any talent.
Or the Cowboys.
And get throttled. Well, the Cowboys just beat the Eagles, but the Eagles are still reeling, I think.
I was going to say, the Eagles have now, the blueprint is fresh, so everyone's just full of copying.
I'm going to have no idea. Trubisky was so bad, dude. He was so bad. But
He was.
oh, they can't lose three. If they lose three in a row, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4. They're 7-6. The Steelers right now.
Yeah.
If they lose this game, they finish with the Bengals, Seahawks, and Ravens. Like they may go under 500 for the first time ever. Not ever, but you know what I mean.
Ever.
Under the tutelage of
Tomlin.
Tomlin, yeah. I'm gonna go. I'll go with the Steelers just because I don't want to see that end yet.
And then this is the awkward one for Saturday night. We have Broncos at Lions. A hot Broncos team coming into a fucking nuclear cold Lions team.
Dude, the Lions need to win this to get back on track. That division is, I'm not going to say up in the air because the Lions still have pretty good grab of it. But yeah, exactly, that's the thing.
2-game lead, but they play both the Vikings and the Packers.
Ooh.
If Denver wins this game, though, Kansas City needs to watch out. They already split with them. Kansas City has to play the Chargers, Bengals, Raiders, and Patriots. Okay? And if Denver wins this game, they have the Patriots, Chargers, and Raiders. Exact same schedule. With one game in hand.
I think the Lions are a better team, but I'm picking and locking the Denver Broncos because they are playing much better football right now.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, make sure I haven't locked them.
You haven't locked them.
If I have. I haven't?
You have not.
Yeah, I'm going to lock them. The Lions they're just fucking reeling right now, dude. And this is part of learning how to be a good team.
I'm as much as I want to say Lions.
The Lions' schedule to finish it after the Broncos is at Minnesota, at Dallas, home against Minnesota.
Ugh.
That's their final 3 games.
I'm going Broncos. I don't like it.
And they have a 2-game lead over Minnesota.
So I'm saying what you're saying is they actually could lose that division even with 2-game lead because Minnesota needs to win those games.
I'm going Denver. I really don't want to, but Detroit literally has been like just cold, like not even existent right now.
See, I'm gonna go trust a guy named Dan Campbell. They brought him in for a reason. He said we need to right this ship, and I think they're gonna do it. Coming back home here, they went on a kind of a rough patch there on their 2-game road trip. They end up sneaking one out against the Saints, but they're gonna come back home, get things right, finish the season strong, and
I want it to be known I want the Lions to win.
Yeah.
Yes. I know we all want the Lions to win. I'm just the only one that's gonna lock them up.
You're locking it?
You haven't locked the Lions yet?
Let me look. He has not locked the Lions yet.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, because I only locked the good teams. Remember, Rob?
Oh, here we go. This is a great one for you two. Sunday, 1:00, first game. Falcons, Panthers.
Oh, I hate this. This is the worst.
This is Jeff's wet dream right here.
No. I told you. I'm not picking the Falcons. The Panthers. Let's go. Give me the Panthers. This is horrible. I forgot they played again. This is a horrible thing of football.
I'm doing it.
Bryce Young puts up career numbers today.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it just for
career numbers.
I'm doing it just for the fuck of it. I'm going Panthers as well, but I'm fucking locking it.
Dude, the only time we've ever locked the Panthers, they've won. So I like it. Let's go.
I'm
That's not true. I locked them once.
Did you really? Oh, you did?
Yeah, and they lost.
I can't pick Atlanta. Oh, so yeah. I want Atlanta to just keep losing so they get rid of Arthur Smith so that offense can actually do something.
What are they going to do with a quarterback? Desmond Ritter's not there. I just want a guy that's going to use Kyle Pitts. That's all I want.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm going.
You literally have arguably two of the most talented people. Like,
wait, Rob, did you say you're going Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm going Atlanta.
Rob, Jeff, continue.
You have two of the most talented people in the NFL.
Like you guys are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You have Kyle Pitts at tight end, probably the most athletic tight end. You have, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It was-
Literally, like
I love it.
like hold up a
And a
second.
running back, dude. You spent the pick on him. Like, come on, guys, use them.
It's now I want to just like let's see here roster. All right, after I freaking get through clicking all the different freaking buttons to get rid of everything. All right, so running back, you have Tyler Algier or Algier,
Yeah, Tyler Algier.
Cordell Patterson,
Daryl Patterson is pretty good.
Bijan Robinson.
Oh, good old Bijan.
Then you go Kyle Pitts, Michael Pruitt, Jonnu Smith, Van
God,
Jefferson,
John there.
Scotty Miller, Drake London.
Yeah, it's not for the lack of athletic ability on that team.
Anyways, moving on to yet another fantastic game. Bears, Browns all night. Browns for the rest of the season. Go,
all
Joe.
I'm gonna say is I'm so happy for my fantasy team that I got a bye this week because Justin Fields I think is gonna have an off game, like an off game.
He's going up against the
But
GOAT.
I'm hoping he just comes back next week and just wreck shit. Yeah. But honestly, the Bears are looking better, dude. You know, and I really do believe, as much as we pick on him, he is going to be a starting quarterback next year. You know, it just will not be in a Bears uniform.
Exactly.
For real though, I mean, it's just he will be a starter. It just won't be for the Bears. I don't think anyone can really.
Dude, I disagree. I actually think the Bears are going to go on a run to finish the season.
Oh, so you're going to pick them over the Browns?
So you're gonna pick the Browns, or you're gonna pick the Bears?
I'm picking the Bears. I think they're going to finish. They go Browns, Cardinals, Falcons, Packers.
I say they go 2-2.
The Browns are by far the hardest one, but they could.
Wait, hold on a second. Before I say 2-2, is the final game in Green Bay?
Yeah, it's accurate.
Yeah, you're going 2-2.
But let's say they win all four, they would then go 9-8 this year. And that improvement, you would get rid of Justin Fields? No shot.
They will.
I mean, but, so here's the question though, Rob, because it's like you say that. How many of those 9 wins was he the quarterback for, though?
40 of them. How many did Badgen didn't win that many of them?
See, that's the thing is like I don't know. I'm literally asking. Like I genuinely like.
Oh look.
Because I know he won at least 1 or 2 of them. I thought, you know what I mean. So.
He won the first one. Badgett was the one against the Raiders. Also the one against the Panthers.
Isn't that the one that? Is he responsible for getting 2 coaches fired? I'm pretty sure after the Raiders game, that's when McDaniels got fired.
It wasn't McDaniels got fired. And then after the Panthers game, that's when Wright got fired, yeah.
That's what I'm wondering. Wow, Badgett's just out there killing coaches.
So Fields has won 3 out of the 5. Now, the 2 he didn't win were against the Raiders and the Panthers. But he beat
would have won the Panthers game. I could say the Raiders, I don't know without.
He beat the Commanders by 20. He almost beat the Saints. He almost beat the Lions. He beat the Vikings, and then he beat the Lions. So, I don't know. They're one of those teams that I think they kind of remind me of the Lions last year, where all of a sudden they got really hot down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
And at 9-8, who knows? They might. And again, it would be just like the Lions, where down the stretch they're sitting there at 9-8, finishing against the Packers.
That's hilarious, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Green Bay,
and they're not getting in the playoffs, but they keep the Packers from getting in the playoffs,
which would be the same exact thing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's hilarious.
And it will all come down to if the Seahawks win their game.
Oh my God. So Fej, who you going with?
I am going with the Browns.
Buccaneers at Packers. I'm a big love. However, since Baker Mayfield apparently had his after they lost to the Falcons or I think it was the Falcons, whoever they lost to someone recently, and then he went on we need to just stop being pussies and just fucking win. Like I'm getting pissed off of this shit. They've won back to back for the first time since week 1 too. So I'm going Buccaneers. I like what Baker's doing. Going frozen tundra. It's going to remind him of the old days in Cleveland. He's going to feel dangerous.
Who?
Baker motherfucking Mayfield.
Oh my goodness gracious! I can't believe he actually picks this guy.
With enthusiasm.
I'm going with the Buccaneers as well.
But
not because of Baker Mayfield, just because Green Bay is playing terrible.
I said Green Bay is playing terrible. Besides this last game, Love was on a tear. He was actually playing pretty well.
But again, he was doing that against straight man-to-man coverage the entire time. The Giants did not play a single snap of zone coverage.
Yeah, we
He
don't do that.
He didn't do anything against the Giants. That's what I'm saying.
No,
His worst game was against the Giants.
You said he played well.
Not against the Giants. I said until this game, he was on a tear.
Oh.
So you going Bucks? Or you going Pack?
I'm gonna go the Packers. Thing that scares me is that AJ Dillon, and they might need him with this weather coming up. But AJ Dillon, if he's not healthy, I don't know what's going on with Aaron Jones and his life.
I was gonna say I feel like I haven't heard his name in a fucking little bit.
Yeah, I know he's injured. I just don't know exactly what's wrong with him.
Fair. An interesting one. We got Jets at Dolphins.
JETS still can suck. But we're going with him. Zach Wilson, baby. Let's go.
Jets as well.
He was told. Did you guys hear that rumor?
What?
When he was benched, they mutually agreed at that time to part ways.
Interesting.
He will be traded in the offseason, apparently, after he got benched. And then you come back in. He played well last week. He played well.
And I don't think he'd play any worse.
Agreed.
No,
The Dolphins are coming
played.
off one right now.
He played well, though.
Yeah.
He did.
I mean, I think he won. I think he won Player of the Week.
Loss. He did. Yeah, because that's the thing is both New York, which is stupid because DeVito probably shouldn't have got it, but I mean that's besides the point. But yes, both the Giants and the Jets had Offensive Player of the Week this week. Last time that happened, probably never.
Never.
For real though, like when. Oh, that's the thing, dude. The Dolphins, they could easily overlook this game when they're looking and saying, "Frick, we got to play the Jets, and then we got to go against the Cowboys, and then the Ravens, and then the Bills." Like, who? We got a tough schedule coming. I don't know if they can overlook this.
So Rob, you joining the band?
No, I'm going with the Dolphins.
Wow, Fitch, can you imagine that?
I can't believe him. I told you he always picks the favorites, and we know that. So
That's fair. That's fair. Giants at Saints. Fuck Derek Carr, as I said earlier. Go Giants. I fucking hate. I do not like Derek Carr. I think he's one of the most overrated quarterbacks in the NFL.
It's a tough one. I don't know. The Giants aren't playing good ball either. It's at the Saints.
It's at Nolans.
I'm gonna go with the home team. Go with the Saints. It's just it's a tough game. Neither of these people can get out of their own way. I mean, the only difference is the Saints are actually fighting for something. You know. I mean, aren't they? They're tied for that first place seed too, right? Or the first place in the division still.
I do believe so.
Yeah, so they're
Rob?
Yeah. The Giants looked good, so I'll go with them.
Texans at Titans. Also, Texans, just so you know, CJ Stroud did not practice today.
It doesn't matter.
That's
It looks
tough.
fucking terrible. But so does Levi.
Did you say the Titans are terrible?
I said they looked terrible, but so
The Titans
doesn't Will
did?
Levi. No, I didn't even say
We're
the
not.
word
We're not
Titans.
talking about Titans.
Didn't even say the word Titans.
I'm going Titans. Ew.
I am going to go with not the Titans.
With the long necks.
What?
I said with the long necks. The Davis Mills long necks.
Yeah, what's his name will probably end up playing because Stroud will probably end up playing, so it doesn't matter. But no, I can't pick him because I said I'm going to pick people that are help the Bills out. We're going to go with Titans. Go with the Titans. Finish it up, sorry.
I'll go fucking Texans, whatever.
The barn burner of the weekend. The crybabies at the Patriots.
The Crybabies. Who's that?
They're the team that wears red.
Chiefs.
The Patriots wear red.
I don't fight them. Chiefs at Patriots.
On occasion.
I'm going Patriots. Firmly.
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 Wow.
Rock hard, firm.
I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Because I don't think it actually matters what happens in this game for the Bills.
I just want to see him lose back-to-back weeks. This time,
You what?
I want to see him lose back-to-back weeks in Foxborough. I want another bad. I want another quote in quotations bad call to happen.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick the Pats for fun. No reason. They are the worst team in every way. So
Well, this next one, I feel like we don't need to talk too long about. Niners Cardinals. Niners.
Niners. And why
Niners.
Because they're the best team in the NFL.
And Rob's gonna pick Cardinals because that's what Rob does.
No, I'm not picking the Cardinals. That'd be stupid.
Commanders at Bills. I mean, no, Commanders at Bills. Jesus, Commanders at Rams.
I'm taking the Bills.
Commanders Rams in LA.
The Rams have been playing pretty good lately. I know they lost to the Ravens, but
still was a good game.
Before
That was a weird play, though.
Yeah, before that they beat the Seahawks, they beat the Browns, and they took the Ravens to overtime. Like
I'm going
pretty good.
I'm going Rams. I want to go Commanders, but I just until they can figure out a way to fucking not let Howell get murdered.
Well, the thing is, even with the Commanders, they don't even use their people, guys. Like, I don't think what's his name had a catch last game.
Who, Terry?
Lauren?
Terry, yeah.
I'll let you know.
I don't think he had one.
Well, they're coming off a bye week, though, Jeff. Remember.
That's
I don't
fair.
care, dude.
You always pick teams coming off a bye week.
I do, but fine.
Terry
I'll go with the
McLaurin
Commanders.
had 3 targets, no catches.
That's wild for a bye week.
Against the
You
Dolphins.
got to use them. Like, how do you expect to win if you don't use your best player? You know, Brian Robinson's still injured, I believe.
You weren't kidding. The Dolphins have literally beaten nobody.
They haven't, Rob. They have not beat a team with a winning record since they beat the Bills last year in week 3.
That's insane.
That's the last time they beat a team with a winning record.
That is insane.
And that was that game. I don't know if you guys remember where it was like 170,000 million degrees.
But they blow out bad teams.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
That is wild. I did not realize how bad it was. Like, because the only 3 teams they played with a winning record, the only 3 teams they've played with a winning record, right? Because the Chargers are below 500, the Giants are below 500, the Jets are below 500. Yeah, the only teams they played are the Chiefs, Eagles, and Bills, and they lost 48-20, 31-17, and 21-14.
Yeah, it's not even like they were close, dude. And the Chiefs one, that was weird too. They had that. They were blowing them out. You know,
Yeah, that was the one in
Germany or whatever.
Germany.
It was,
Yeah. It was 21-0 at the half.
yeah. Yep.
All right, Rob. So are you going to go with the Commanders off the bye, or are you going to go with
Oh, fuck no.
the Rams?
Commanders suck.
The Rams.
I love it.
Commanders suck.
Into that one.
We got Cowboys at Bills.
This one's actually going to should be a good game.
I was gonna
I'm
say-
just saying that because it's actually supposed to be like no rain, no precipitation, like 45 degrees, like beautiful December day in Buffalo. You know, can't really ask for better.
So I know this is why I paused when you said the 49ers are the best team in football. Even though I know they already destroyed them once.
Who did?
The Cowboys right now are playing so fucking good. Like their offense is playing unbelievable. And they're like their last 5 games, 49-33, 45, 41, 33. Holy shit. Like
Who did they beat?
Giants, Panthers, Commanders, Seahawks, Eagles. I know it wasn't anyone impressive, but still to score that many points as a run first offense is.
I'm gonna go Cowboys.
Who are you picking?
Cowboys.
I am. This one's tough. I think it's going to be extremely high scoring.
I feel like every time I pick the Bills lose, and every time I don't pick the Bills win.
I'm strictly picking, like I said, based off of the Bills need to get in the playoffs, and obviously they can't get in playoffs with losses. So
yeah, I think it's going to be a really high scoring game, like kind of like the Eagles game was for you guys, like in the mid to high 30s for both teams. I just don't know. I think Dallas's defense can cause more turnovers, but I also don't think Dak Prescott's that good. Oh God, this is a hard one.
Rob's having a tough time this week.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys, but I won't be surprised at all if the Bills win.
When the Bills win, is that what you said? When the Bills win.
Big if.
Oh, when the Bills come marching in. Oh, when the Bills come marching in. Sunday Night Football. Ravens at Jaguars.
Which Jacksonville team's playing?
Yeah.
Like, which one is showing up?
I'm picking Baltimore, but that is the universal question. Which Jacksonville team is going to show up?
Well, they're another team. Anyone good that they've played, they've lost to. Every team
outside the Bills when they got 2 weeks. We never even talked about that, and I still think it's dumb that they're doing it.
What, when they went Thursday and then got a bye week?
No. I'm talking about that they're expanding the overseas games to Brazil.
Yeah.
And they're 8 of them next year or something like that?
That's wild.
Yeah.
So it's just that's crazy to me still.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
I am also gonna go with the Ravens.
Monday.
Any chance they sign Malik Cunningham to run so that Lamar Jackson doesn't have to?
or hear me out. You put them both on the field.
Shit beat out of you right now. Go.
Put them both on the field at the same time.
Yeah, please. Malik can't throw.
That's fine. You don't need him to. Until you run a screen to Lamar. Boom! Monday Night Football. Eagles, Seahawks.
Did you just say a screen to Lamar?
Yeah, because he's a running back, remember?
Yeah, but still. Oh.
I think they brought in Malik Cunningham just to do QB sneaks so that Lamar Jackson doesn't have to get hit.
Why would we do that when we have Tyler Huntley?
I don't know.
Yes, exactly. Eagles, Seahawks, Monday night in Seattle. Is this going to be week 3 for Philadelphia?
Well, Seattle's lost 4 straight, so
So Seattle's 4 straight, Philly's 2 straight, right?
yeah. But Philly has been playing bad all year.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Seattle needs it. Otherwise, that you can almost kiss playoffs goodbye with the remaining schedule that they have. I'm kidding, because they'll probably go 3-0 to finish the year. But 5 straight is tough.
I like none of these bitches.
As the thing is, like, right now, I don't like either one of these teams.
But I'm gonna go Eagles.
But if Seattle loses this game, there's the potential of all of a sudden the Falcons, the Saints, the Giants, the Bears, like all those teams with a win are now tied with you. Or in the case of the Falcons, they're ahead of you. Like,
I mean, and then you look at the Seahawks losses. They lost by 1 to the Rams. They lost by 19 to the they lost by 19 to the 49ers. They lost by 6 to the Cowboys, and then they just lost by 12 to the 49ers again.
Yeah, that's wild.
and the Cowboys game, remember, was on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
So it was a short week. I'm going to go with the Eagles because I don't think the Seahawks offense will be able to score as many points as the Eagles will, because the Seahawks defense right now has a lot of problems. Like, a lot of problems.
I'm gonna go Eagles. They're on a 2-game losing streak. Seattle's on a 4. 2 is less than 4.
That is good math.
Math.
I think the Eagles defense has been fucking horrible for a while now.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Fudge? What are we thinking?
I'm going Eagles.
Eagles across the board to end it. I like it. Alright, there we go. There is week 15 in the books. All the predictions are done. Boom. Final thoughts, Fudge.
Riveting.
Riveting. Rob, final thoughts?
I would like to say before we get completely done, I should get my point for my Army prediction. Just saying. Otherwise, everybody
over on the game.
Everybody enjoy your 16 straight days of football. Or you could, if you're an optimist, you could say 17 out of 19. That works too. If you want to start on Thursday, but enjoy your 16 straight days minus the 20th. The 20th, for some reason, is all basketball.
Oh. No, I'm glad we're getting some down the wire here. I like seeing people end seasons and actually have chances. I hate like Rob's always said, the fact that we have people potentially not at 500 in the playoffs and potentially also winning a division at that rate. But in the end, football's football. It's football. It's still awesome.
In the end, only one team clinched a playoff spot, and only 2 teams have been eliminated.
I was gonna say, as of right now, there is a potential. 30 teams are alive in the playoff hunt. 30. It is week 15.
Is the NFL's dream. So now, with that said, after this week, Arizona is about to get eliminated, and that's it. No one else should technically be eliminated.
So there we go. 29 going into week 12 or 16 or whatever it is. Math's tough sometimes, all right? 2 flip 4, that was an easy one for me. These are the ones that are tough. All right. Let us know how you guys are picking down the road. Is your team still alive in the playoff hunt? All 3 of ours are.
The Bills play the Dolphins still again.
Yeah, last week of the year.
There we go.
That's going to decide it.
Right. So.
Not necessarily. I mean, if the Dolphins still have to blow one, the Bills still have to win out.
Yeah, they will.
Which one?
Let's see. They could lose to the Jets. They could lose to the Cowboys. They could also lose to the Ravens, and then they play the Bills. So you take your.
That's what I'm saying. It's more based off of if it really comes true and the Dolphins can't beat a winless team, they're going to win one game. Or we can't beat a team that's actually with a winning record. They're only going to win one game the rest of the year.
And that
Could you imagine that?
That'd be
That would
wild.
make them 10-7, and you guys would be 11-6 if you won out.
Yeah.
There we go.
Who wins the tiebreak?
Tiebreaker right now. Well, right now the Bills have the. Oh, that's going to be the biggest game because the Bills already beat them. So if we beat them and we finish with the same record, then we win because we beat them twice.
Boom.
So you probably can. The Bills probably can blow a game if they need to. And
there could be, yes, correct. But the thing is, the Dolphins would have to lose 2 of them. That's the bottom line. Is it just, the Dolphins right now? What are we, 2 games behind? Or
yeah,
one?
you're 2 games behind. With 4.
The Dolphins. Yeah, the Dolphins have to blow 1 game.
But technically, let's just say
you're 1 game if we win it. So
one
we have
game
to.
behind with 3 games left.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's a tough ask, but it's possible. Division's still definitely wide open.
They're playing two of the top people in their division, and you're playing the Chargers and Patriots.
The Chargers without Herbert. Yeah, that's the key. It's just.
I don't know. I don't even know if it is the key because with Herbert, the Pats held them to freaking 10 points.
I understand. I'm just saying it's still, you can say that there's a little bit of a factor, and they obviously, you're not going to tell me they don't have a better chance with Herbert. You know what I mean?
We'll find out. Maybe they're a brand new team with this new QB.
Well, they did sign. Like I said, they signed Max. I didn't say it earlier, but they signed Max Duggan.
Let's go. Ride it. See what they got.
Let's go. But he's not playing. It's Easton Stick. So, yeah.
Let's see what they got. Has Easton Stick ever started a game?
I think so. I want to say he has, and I don't want.
North Dakota boy. Let's see.
I don't want to say it was pretty, but
I don't know. Actually, that's a good question.
Let us know what you guys think.
He's only thrown 24 passes in his.
Down in the comments down below.
Yeah, 25 passes in his career.
As always, depending on where you are, more than after even nice day. Stay safe, and which will see you guys next week.
Oh yeah,
Bye.
He started last week.
Bye.
No, he didn't. He came in for Herbert. He has never started a game.